What's up, guys? You're listening to the Breeze podcast, where your word of mouth is our oxygen. My name is Victor White, and you're here with my boy, the Don Dada.
John McCollin, what's good? What's good? What's good, fam?
Today, we're coming at you with a rapid fire episode since I have exams and John have
Stuff.
Breeze. Breeze.
Breeze.
Very important stuff. So, John, summarize your week with 3 words.
Maybe just like
3 words. Eventful.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Eye-opening.
Okay. Interesting.
Your turn.
Resilience, anxiety, mental breakdown.
Fair. I feel you.
With that said, the highlight of the week was easily, I don't know how big of a highlight it was, but the Apple event. So why not just roll chopped up straight,
Yo, I'm gonna start. Before we roll chopped, I just need to
Okay.
give you I need to give you like a slow applause on this setting you have here. You know what I mean? Like this is like Oscar worthy stuff. You know what I mean? This is like, yo. I don't know, for your consideration, guys, this is Victor White here.
So yeah, John, at least one of us
You're right.
care about the audio quality.
Yo, come on, bro.
Testing.
Look at this. Let's look at this. It's coming together, okay? Like it's coming together.
Okay.
Slowly
Okay,
but
that's
surely.
good. That's good.
I got another one over here. You know what I mean?
Okay, nice.
The lights are coming.
Nice.
You know, like I'm
That's
getting like
good.
you're gonna look like space. You know, so like just give me some
Amazing.
time, bro. It's coming together. You know.
Okay, yeah. No, with me it's fine. I'm just thinking about our poor listeners, John.
Yo, fair.
That you
But
torture
also the new
every
mic is
week
coming. The new
with
mic is
your
coming.
echo.
The new mic's coming, bro. Like, and the echo is a little better. You know, it's a little better than normal.
No, okay. So chopped up.
Yeah, that Apple event. I did not watch it. I watched like the highlights. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Saw the iPhone. What are your thoughts on the iPhone 12?
First of all, before we even get into that stuff, so when you watch the highlight, did they highlight the transitions and the way that the whole
They
event
didn't.
was filmed?
Nah.
Okay, so that was amazing. Like it was completely mind blowing. It's such a like Apple is competing against themselves in terms of these digital presentations. So that was really amazing. However, they did bring in this Swedish CEO for Verizon, Hans Vestberg, who I don't know if he went to Stockholm School of Economics, but it wouldn't surprise me if he went to Stockholm School of Economics.
Fair.
But yeah, so to the point, the new iPhones. I mean, I think we're a bit stagnant in terms of evolution. Like, yes, the chips. What is it? 5 nanometers, which is groundbreaking, and the camera features that they have on it. But in terms of just I don't know, just ingenuity and innovation, I feel like they still have the notch.
Yeah, I feel like to that point, I mean, like the only real upgrade is like the 5G. Like if you think about it, and that's not even like
The
that
5G and
great.
the MagSafe on the back.
Yeah, and that's not even like record breaking. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like that's
yeah,
like okay, like the box
yeah,
magnetized.
yeah,
Thanks,
yeah.
thanks for that.
The
But
camera, they have developed this new 7 glass lens, blah 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 camera. However, it's just on the new iPhone Pro 12, 13
yeah,
Max. That's the
that's
one
just a
on the.
tablet in your pocket. That's just
Yeah,
ridiculous. You
it's
know what I mean?
huge. It's huge. However, the small iPhone. What are your thoughts on that one?
I mean, that takes it back to like the SE days. You know what I mean? Like in terms of like before they had these small
No, but the
types of.
screen is bigger than
It's
the
bigger, yeah, but
iPhone
I think
Plus,
it's
I think.
good. I think it's good just
Yeah,
because it opens up their market a little more, like in terms of people that can't afford like that
yeah,
iPhone 12, iPhone 12, like the bigger ones, like
Yeah,
it's definitely a market for it. I just think like, I mean, it's cool. You know what I mean? It's cool. I
yeah,
think they're just running no ideas like, yo, let's just pop a small one in there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, in all honesty, but yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. I might skip this round. I'm definitely gonna skip this round of phones, these iPhone
Yeah,
12s.
because you have a
I have an X,
you have an
works
X.
pretty fine.
Yeah, yeah,
They didn't slow mine down yet.
yeah, yeah. No, in my case, I mean, I'm currently running a inherited iPhone 7, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this on the podcast before, but it's to me, it's a measurement of success the day I'm able to buy the newest iPhone. However, the thing is now to me, like what I'm weighing here is the fact that next year they'll come out with the new MacBook Pros with the Apple
Yeah,
Silicon, which is their own processor, probably the same one they have in the iPads and
yeah,
iPhones, etc. Since I'm currently running the MacBook Pro 15 inch, what, mid 2015, something like that,
yeah,
and I really need to upgrade my computer. So spending money on a phone is like,
true.
but at the same time, I feel like the difficult thing is that you're always waiting for like the next one. So I wouldn't say that I'm like, whoa, I really want to get this iPhone. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
Um,
I feel like the last big change and like when I was like, yo, I
yeah,
need to get an iPhone. Like, I need to like my last phone was like iPhone 6. Like the home
yeah,
button stopped working. How to get
yeah,
rid of it.
yeah,
Like the first time I was like, yo, I really need a like an iPhone was when they like got rid of the button. It was just all like
yeah,
glass. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like that's probably the biggest change in terms
yeah,
of like iPhone form factor
yeah,
that really had me like, yo, okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
nice. You know what I mean?
I really like though the fact that it's squared off. The new iPhone. It's a lot
You
more.
like that?
Yeah, I really like it.
I don't know. I'd have to feel it in my hands. Like
Yeah,
I noticed like they paid homage to like the older iPhones.
yeah,
I've never held one. You know what I mean? So I'd
yeah,
have to go and like see how that feels. But like this is slippery, so
yeah,
I get
yeah.
it.
To my surprise though, they didn't put the lock screen button fingerprint reader in it.
In the
And it,
screen.
yeah, no, no, not in the screen. On the, like, with the new iPad mini or one of the new iPads, they have a fingerprint reader in the button, the on and off button,
Oh, yo,
and they
true.
didn't put that in this phone, which is also a bit weird. However, what they did do is that they removed the charging brick and the
Yeah.
headphones. So what's your thought on that, John?
Yo, in terms of like the fingerprint reader, definitely that should have been something that they added just because like Face ID right now with these masks is not a vibe. You know what I mean? You gotta take the
Yeah,
mask off and put it on. But like I know some Android phones like they put it under the screen in terms
yeah,
of like
yeah,
on the face, so it kind of like looks cool or you don't really see
yeah.
it. So that would have been a cool addition for
Mm-hmm.
sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
In terms of no AirPods or no brick. I think they're just being. I know they were like, "Yo, this is for sustainability reasons," but they're probably just trying to increase their margins. You know what I mean? Like even
mm.
more. There's no reason why you should not get like a brick. You
No, it's a
know,
huge reason,
like
John.
what's the
Did you miss
reason?
that?
What's the
Because
reason?
because a majority of the people buying these iPhones already have a brick, right? And not to even count the third party bricks that are out there. So
Fair,
so like,
fair.
it's like, look at everyone you know. If they were to buy a new iPhone, would they or would they not have a brick? Right?
They would probably
Now,
have a brick,
yeah.
but
But before you say
as
but, I want to
iPhones
say
no, but
but.
as iPhones progress, you'd assume that they have a better battery, right?
Yeah.
And like the current bricks, like they're literally the cheapest like piece of the just
Yeah.
to connect to the electricity, right?
Yeah.
But like there's no ten like there's some, yeah, like the cheap chargers that charge your thing fast, but like Apple doesn't give you that, and there's no reason why they wouldn't want to like, or why they shouldn't like want to capitalize on like these companies that just build accessories for their
Yeah.
products. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if Apple owned the entire vertical,
Mm.
like they'd be
Which they'll
growing
do
even
now,
more.
because now it's gonna be like, oh, you're buying a new iPhone. Oh, you probably want to buy a quick, fast charging brick, Apple style, or and the MagSafe charger.
I get the no
Um,
AirPods. I get it because like the
yeah,
wired, like I mean, that
yeah,
wired thing is not a vibe at
yeah.
all. And
No, I think it's convenient that they can blame it on the environment why they're removing it. However, I don't think that it's really a blame, since it is really good that they have removed it, because the box is thinner, they can fit more iPhones when they chip
but
it.
it's also good
They're
for their
moving.
margins. Like they got to look
Yeah,
on
yeah,
both
yeah,
sides, you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah,
So
obviously. But this is, when I talked about corporate social responsibility, and corporate shared value. So this is a prime example of corporate shared value, where Apple removing this from their I don't remember how many millions of tons of carbon they save by doing this, but it's something that's good for the environment, but it's also good for the business in terms of growing the business. So that it's actually a prime example of what we were
I feel
talking
you.
about just a couple of episodes back. However, one thing that really makes me is that they aim to be carbon neutral, including their whole supply chain by 2030, and that's something that's amazing. That's really amazing.
Man, I feel that. I just like the question is like, how? What's the plan to get there? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
carbon neutral means like you could still be having the same supply chain, but like on some other way in terms of like on the next side of the planet, you're doing something that supposedly balances it out. You know what I mean? So it's
yeah.
like, are we interested to read if they have like a sustainability plan just to see like how they
I
plan to
think
do
they're
that?
67% sustainable, like today, or that was last time I
Mhm.
read about it. And their whole Apple campus thing have solar
Yeah,
panels, in terms of using, like, all of their components right now are no earth, blah 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 materials that destroy the earth and stuff. So I think at the end of the day, and we did this, like, we had this in a case study with the palm oil, where you have these three companies that own 25% of the market, and if they move towards a sustainable model, then automatically 40% will follow suit. So I think, like, and that's something that Apple is being good at, setting an example, and other companies following after. I mean, you talk about this brick thing, like, just wait until Samsung comes out with no brick, OnePlus comes out with no brick, etc., comes out, like, it's gonna happen.
I feel you. I think it's interesting just because when you think of a company like Apple, where their supply chain is like, yeah, they pride themselves on like their office is sustainable. So like, but no one you don't build an iPhone in the US. You know what I mean? So like,
Mm,
it's interesting to see like on the flip side, like if you look at it in the macro and like global
yeah,
economies,
yeah,
like you're moving all that manufacturing from one country, it was China,
mm,
and then you're bringing it back home, and then it brings back to the point of like, okay, now it's back home now. Like you can't really police what happens
mm.
environmentally in China. You know what I mean? So like,
No, but
inter-
that's the interesting part, since, like, including, like, their suppliers and their supply chains, like, they're probably gonna go to them and say, like, we're not gonna work with you if you're not carbon neutral. Do you get what I mean? And
yeah, I feel
now,
you. I feel you. But like, I'm just saying, like, when you look at it in the macro, like,
yeah,
that's the Chinese government you're dealing with. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Because it's like, and that's hard to police. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's interesting to see. Like, I would like, I'm gonna wait if they have it out already. Like, I would love to read like what their plans are because that's super
yeah,
interesting. But
yeah.
I mean, it's just a wait and see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 definitely. What they should have done, though, is that you should have gotten a bundle with, if you're buying a new iPhone, with AirPods and a brick, if you need a brick. Or do you get what I mean?
True.
That's something that I feel like they missed out on, since it's no longer.
Probably just a brick because I doubt they'd ever sell like earpods. like on their own as Apple business. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but they're
that's
doing this insane deal in India. I don't know if you saw Unbox Therapy, the podcast, and he did this clip where they have this crazy good deal in India where when you buy an
mm,
iPhone, I don't remember if it was that you get the AirPods for free or but you get them stupidly cheap, but that's just in India because the iPhone is expensive there and they want to
right,
incentivize people to
fair.
buy it.
Yeah, AirPods is big business.
Yeah, yeah,
For
definitely.
real.
Yeah.
For real. What else happened this week in news? Anything else?
Well,
Yeah, so many papers, bro.
studying. Like my head is being buried in the books, bro. I have the statistics exam tomorrow. Like I
Bro,
think
we can wrap it up. We could get you back in those books.
yeah, it's a
And next
50
week.
50%
All
chance
right,
that
yeah,
I
yeah.
pass.
Yo, I'm out. Yo, you should be. I mean,
Yeah.
what's on the exam?
So we have probabilities and what more like random variables, etc.
Mm,
And like in some you use statistical table if it's a normal distribution, Poisson distribution, binomial distribution. We have exponential distributions. What more do we have? Like I mean, we have one example is like the different expenses between people. So, like, define Anna's expenses during time period where I is equal to 1 up to 12. And then you have that, the stochastic variable follows a normal distribution model. And then you have Bella's expenses during a time period. And yeah,
yo,
bro.
bro. All right, so we can wrap up and get you going back in those books. But like that's an easy one. Like, I
Before
think we
we
had a
wrap up, can I just I really miss my girlfriend. She's been in England this weekend and I've been all by myself, so I had to get my mother here. She's over on the
yo,
sofa.
shout out to the moms, bro. Shout out to your
Bro, it's rough being without girlfriend.
mom. Yeah, when's she coming back?
Tomorrow.
Oh, you're blessed, bro. Well, that's
Yeah.
after the exam. Well, yo, good luck on your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, bro. I'm not gonna talk to
Monday,
you.
Wednesday, Friday.
Oh, they got changed?
No, it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Oh yeah,
I must have said the wrong thing
I thought it was back to back, bro. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
yo,
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
pray for you.
Yeah.
Well, good
And
luck, bro.
and listen to this, John. Okay, so not only that, but November 5th in organizational management, which is one of the next courses alongside international business law and I don't even know what else we're going to study. Um, we have a literature test on this organization theory book where we have a literature test on I think 7 chapters in total plus a Harvard Business School case. And if you don't
Mm,
pass that, you don't get to continue the course.
good
And
luck.
on top of that, bro, I was also talking to my friend just now before the podcast, and he said that his friends that study like economics, finances, whatever at normal universities, they have like one course exam. Meanwhile, here at SSC, they give us 3 freaking courses and then just triple exam. It's savage, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, I wish you the best, bro. Like, I mean, they just train you, like they train you for what's about to go down in the real world. So,
No, but the thing is, so when I talked to this McKinsey consultant, I was like, "So how would you compare like your work at McKinsey to SSC? Is it like is SSC more chill? McKinsey is more hectic?" It's just like, no, McKinsey is so much more chill than SSC. Like you have your job, one thing to focus on, and you do that, and you do
yeah,
it good. at SEC, so yeah, but
Yeah,
just
fam. They just like you're gonna go through like the roughest thing. Anything else after that would be like
yeah,
you've been through
yeah,
the roughest. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So like,
yeah,
but good luck, bro. Go
yeah,
kill that exam tomorrow. We'll
yes.
link up,
So guys, thank you for listening to
bro.
this episode.
Bless you guys. We're back again next week, episode 110 next week. But thanks for listening. We out.
Peace.
Hey, yo,
Uh,
go do your shit, bro.